There's something deeply unsettling about abandoned vehicles, especially when the driver is nowhere to be found. No struggle, no explanation. Just an empty car sitting silently in the darkness, as if the person behind the wheel simply vanished into thin air. That's exactly what happened to Jason Landry, a 21-year-old college student whose disappearance has become one of Texas's most chilling unsolved mysteries. December 13th, 2020. Jason was driving home from Texas State University for Christmas break. His family expected him home later that night. To them, it was supposed to be a normal drive, a routine trip home before the holidays. But somewhere near Luling, Texas, something went terribly wrong. Around midnight, authorities received reports of a crashed vehicle on a remote dirt road called Salt Flat Road. When deputies arrived at the scene, they discovered Jason's Nissan Altima badly damaged after apparently crashing through a fence. But there was one terrifying problem. Jason Landry was gone. The driver's seat was empty. His wallet remained inside the car. Personal belongings were scattered across the roadway, but Jason himself had vanished. Imagine that scene for a moment. A lonely Texas back road, no streetlights, no nearby houses, just an abandoned car in the middle of nowhere. And no sign of the person who had been driving it only moments earlier. Almost immediately, investigators realized the situation made no sense. Why would somebody crash their vehicle, then disappear barefoot into the darkness? And if Jason left the scene willingly, where did he go? Search teams quickly flooded the area. Helicopters scanned fields from above. Tracking dogs searched nearby terrain. Volunteers walked through thick brush, looking for clues. But despite extensive searches, there was absolutely no sign of Jason Landry, no body, no confirmed sightings, no evidence clearly explaining what happened after the crash. Then investigators uncovered another strange detail. Jason appeared to have driven far off his normal route home. GPS data suggested he somehow ended up on unfamiliar rural roads late at night. That discovery only deepened the mystery. Was he lost? Confused? Trying to avoid traffic? Or did something happen before the crash that investigators still haven't uncovered? As news coverage spread, the case exploded online. True crime communities became obsessed with the strange circumstances surrounding Jason's disappearance. Some believed he may have suffered a head injury during the crash and wandered away disoriented into nearby wilderness. Others suspected foul play. And some theorists believe somebody else may have been involved that night, because perhaps the creepiest part of this case is how completely Jason vanished. Normally, crash victims are found nearby, but in Jason's case, it was almost as if the darkness swallowed him whole. Years later, the mystery still remains unsolved. Jason Landry has never been found, and somewhere out there, the truth still exists. Maybe hidden somewhere along that lonely Texas road, maybe buried in details investigators overlooked, or maybe inside the memory of somebody who knows exactly what happened that night. But until those answers come to light, the disappearance of Jason Landry remains one of America's most haunting missing person mysteries. A young man driving home for Christmas who seemingly vanished into the night without a trace. And sometimes the scariest stories begin with something ordinary: a late-night drive, a wrong turn, a crash in the darkness, and then, suddenly, a person is simply gone. Years have passed, yet the mystery remains. No answers, no closure, just questions waiting to be answered. If you have a theory about this case, let us know in the comments. And if you're new here, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next investigation into another unexplained disappearance, because someone, somewhere, still knows the truth.